Hi everyone. By now you've probably already heard about the LA fire. What I want to show you is some things I found this morning that you may not have heard of. First, I want to remind you that for some time, Los Angeles has been part of the C40 Cities Initiative. This is the smart city plan for the entire world. This video from this morning reminded me so much of Lahaina that I decided to do a lot of deep digging. So I wasn't at all surprised when I found this. Found this one too. Pacific Palisades is supposed to have a board meeting in February regarding some new legislation. But by far, the most disturbing thing I found was this right here, Smart LA 2028. I don't want to leave anything out. This is a video I took yesterday morning, driving down the 5 South. Take a good look at this cloud. No bioengineering, of course, although they spray constantly, every single day. It's just a very strange looking cloud. Looks like a circle.
Shalom, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Racha Kadash, for giving me the spirit and power to make this lesson. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach this truth and rule well. Also, I want to say Barakatham unto the elect. All right. This is a Brother Gabar. I'm back with another lesson, and I want to be talking about these fires, that's going on in LA, California, right now. And I played that clip in the beginning because Esau always got plans with this chaos, and it looked like with that, he want to erect, them smart cities, a smart city, because you still got to remember he's still pushing forward to erect his NWO. And if anything, he's only doing it faster. All right. So he doesn't care at the expense of people dying. They said, last thing I seen a day ago, they said, I believe, how many people was it? 5 people died. And they said so far 30,000 affected and 26,000 acres, So people going through it, man. And it's only the beginning of the year. We're still in January. Today is January 10th. All right. So here we go. But I want to grab some precepts because the Lord isn't going to allow him to actually fulfill his NWO, to actually rule in it, I would say, because he's going to get it to a certain point. He's going to see the masses on the earth, except for the elect, but he's not actually going to rule in this. All right. 1 second. All right, let me get this. Job chapter 20, and let's start at verse 20. It says, surely He shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired. I want to go into this word quietness, right? Because when we read down, it's going to speak about how he's not going to fill his belly.
Strong's H 7961. Shalev. Shalev.
All right. And in the Hebrew, that word is shalah. All right. And it says quiet, at ease, prosperous. You see? So he's not going to actually prosper getting this NWO set up and ruling in it as the Most High, erecting this AI God, you know, figuring out how to planet hop, you know, get to the next planet, you know, have everybody see him, be his cattle, you know, and he's just ruling in it, you know, and he got the keys to immortality now. He stole his blessing. He's hijacking the blessing, you know, and he good. No, man, the Lord has promised that Babylon's going to be on fire, that the nobles and kings of this earth is going in chains. All right. And they know that judgment is coming. So they're doing all they can. You know, they're trying to erect this thing. All right. Because the prophets are there, you know, and once the nation of Israel, the ones of the elect are sealed, they hear this word. As this word is gone out, then the end is going to come. It's going to manifest. And we see in the manifestation of it, look at all the stuff that's happening in the world, all the signs in the heavens as well. All right, blood moons, you know, eclipses. We had an eclipse, you know, recently, last year, you know, all kinds of stuff, you know, and that one made an X over Babylon the Great, you know, so a lot of signs has been happening, you know, and they're getting visions and dreams. People in the world are, as he said, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, you know, and your sons shall prophesy, and your roughly paraphrasing, sons shall prophesy and your daughters shall dream dreams, or young men dream dreams, you know, roughly paraphrasing, Salakia. But yeah, you know, they know it's the end. Just how we know it's the end, they know it's the end. So they're trying to do what they can to get their stuff established. It says prosperous, at ease, quiet, ease, ease. All right. It says wealthy, prosperity, peaceable. Right. So the Lord isn't going to allow him to get to that point where he got it all done and he's good. You know, no, the Lord has already has judgment prepared for Esau, man. All right. Going back to Job chapter 20 and verse 21, it says, there shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods. All right. And America is going to be ultimately burned to a crisp. All right. It's going to be a lake of fire here. It ain't going to be nothing left of this rulership. Verse 22, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Now, let me see if there's anything on this word sufficiency. Okay, there's nothing on there. All right, it says in the fullness of his sufficiency, the fullness of his sufficiency. What did Trump say? Oh, this is going to be America's golden age. Well, you go into that golden age, type in golden age on Google, it tells you at the height of something. All right, so in the fullness of something. All right, so this could very well be that time as well. You know, we believe it is. We hope it is. All right, when Yahweh Shah comes back, you know, it says in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. You go into that word wicked, see what it say. All right, so the Lord's gonna get him when he think he got it. But let's get this word wicked.
Strong's H 6001. A male. A male.
All right, and that word in the Hebrew is amal, and it says laborer. So the working class, sufferer, wretched one, laborer, workman. All right, toiling. All right, so hey, it's gonna be insurrection. Let's grab that right quick. It's gonna be like the movies out here. I Am Legend, The Book of Eli, you know, The Purge. That's Jacob's Trouble gonna be bad, man. It's really gonna be worse than that. But those are illustrations, you know. Don't Leave the World Behind, Civil War, the movies that just dropped recently, last year. This is 2 Ezra chapter 15 and verse 16 in the GNTA. There will be great political turmoil and one group trying to overpower another and gain control while ignoring the legitimate government. You see? Reading on, really, there will no longer be free access to the cities because the struggle for power will bring destruction, terror, and total confusion wherever people live. So it's going to be bad, and people ain't going to know what to do. But the men of the Lord, all right? But the point is in verse 16 that I wanted to get at, all right? And 17 proves, that martial law, the cutoffs from the cities and stuff, like the movie, I was gonna say The Book of Eli and then The Road, and those are good movies. But I Am Legend, had them roadblocks and stuff, but then the grass was growing over, because there's gonna be few people left in certain cities as well, as the scriptures say, 10 left in the city, all right? But it says, one group, all right, militias, groups, it's gonna be neighborhoods packing together some, But really, I say, you got these militia groups, you got the right, the left. That's what it really is. The plebeians and patricians, Republicans and Democrats. In Rome, it was the plebeians and patricians, if I'm saying that right, Salakia. All right, but that basically is back, and those people are gonna be at each other's throats. And really, they already are. All right, and they're using Trump, those set up deletion attempts on his life, which you had that Cybertruck explode in front of his or the Trump Tower or whatever. But yeah, man, these people gonna be at each other's throats, man. It's gonna be confusion. It's gonna be chaos out here. All right, it's gonna be a lot of terror and destruction, as it say, and that's that martial law is gonna come in around that time. Whether Esau wanted to let it run rampant for a little more or come in right when it started, whatever. And that's all going to be set up anyways, but people are going to be caught up in that shit too. People that don't have the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the Lord to not be in that shit, but hey, prophecy is written, so somebody has to fulfill it, But anyway, yeah, the going into how every hand of the wicked going to come upon them. Yeah, people going to be trying to take over, make America great again. Nah, this not my president. I didn't vote for them. Fuck that. I'm doing what I want to do. As it says, the course of their actions is going to be in their power. All right, but going back, Job 20 and 22, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Right, it's going to be a civil war out here. Verse 23, it's the real point I want to get to. It says, when he is about to fill his belly, right, he's not going to actually fill his belly. And, oh, man, when you fill up your belly on some good food and you take your shoes off, you rubbing your feet together and your socks and shit, you barely can lay down, your stomach all hard and tense. It was so good, you can't even move. You just like, oh, damn, and you just enjoying it or whatever. He's not going to get to that point. The Lord's going to allow him to set up, most of it. All right, but it's not actually going to be fulfilled. Verse 23, when he is about to fill his belly, God, the Most High, Yahweh, shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Right. And ultimately, that's going to be those missiles and the fire from the chariots. All right. Because Yahweh Shai is going to return in the midst of that World War III. And that's what we got to continue to watch as well. Joel chapter 3, Matthew 24. All right. Because that war is a big part of this. All right. But yeah, man, when he is about to fill his belly. Right. So Esau's about to try to fill his belly, man. And it's going to be a gruesome way he's gonna do it. Look at these fires, man. People dying, people getting affected by that, bro. Whole house just gone, house, car gone. Now what? Job probably burned down too. Now you just cooked, you just threw. A lot of people trapped in that. So a lot of people trying to fight the fire, water hose, they shit around their house and whatever. But hey, this is ultimately Yahweh Shemel Shah doing this, through Esau. All right, I want to grab another precept and I'll end it off. Revelation 12 and 12, all right, because Esau, knowing that he got a short time, we're going to see a lot more chaos just abruptly happen. Look what happened with Maui, what happened in Hawaii, those fires, and how a lot of I forgot who it was, but a rich person, a wealthy person, or multiple of them bought up a lot of that land before it even caught fire. So it's all planned. And you see with these fires in Cali, insurance companies, canceling, fire protection plans and, fire insurance on their house, wildfire insurance, whatever, cancel it, before it happens, a few months before and stuff. 'Cause this stuff is planned, man. They didn't want to pay for it, blah, blah, blah. But this stuff is planned, so so it don't get restored, so that it can all be burned down. Then what? A company can go in there, purchase that, boom. Now you can set up your city, because it's a lot easier to build a city in a place where there isn't people already there, where it isn't houses, as they said on that video, man. All right, but Revelation 12:12, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Now, let me go on here right quick. Revelation 12:12. And let me see if anything comes up on that great wrath. And then I close it out. Just want to see. I don't think I ever went into that. Or it just says wrath. Okay, I don't think it's really nothing on there. But yeah, that's the point. All right, Esau know he got a short time, so he's gonna be coming down more and more. All right, until ultimately we're gonna be in Jacob's trouble, the worst time. All right, where he really gonna be showing his horns, But this is all what we're seeing. You got fires here, this and that. You still got this fog stuff going on in Florida that's being reported. Lord's will, Lord put a spirit on me. I make a lesson about that. People that live there, the residents, are saying it doesn't smell. You just like fog. It smells like chemicals, So, hey, we're seeing a lot of interesting stuff, a lot of moves being made so that this NWO could be set up, man. All right. So don't think anything, stuff does happen by, I don't want to say random because it's all controlled, but I say certain things aren't Esau. It's the Lord on the right hand, doing things, but he also used his left hand, to do things, Esau, So yeah, Lord's will, this was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Mount Shai, by Hashem Rachak, spirit and power to make this lesson. All right, I got one more precept that just popped into my mind. I actually want to grab. Psalms chapter 140 and verse 8. In the NIV, do not grant the wicked their desires, Yahweh. Do not let their plans succeed. You see? In the NLT, Yahweh, do not let evil people have their way. Do not let their evil schemes succeed, or they will become proud. All right. In the KJV, grant not, O Yahweh, the desires of the wicked. Further not his wicked device, lest they exalt themselves. Salah. All right. So the Lord isn't going to, and this is written, a psalm by David. All right. The Lord's not going to grant Esau, Edom, his scheme of this NWO to be erected and fulfilled and fill this and fill his belly up. The scripture says he won't fill his belly, Why? When he think he just about to get that last slice, that last piece, the Lord gonna rain it on him. All right. But that's enough said, man. Till next time, shalom.